My name is Gaurav and I'm your upbeat journalist. Mumbai is a city which is known as a concrete jungle to many of its dwellers. But today I'm gonna make you meet a lady who can help you change that. She's gonna help you bring nature close to your house. So let's go meet her and see how she can help you do that.
Hi, I am Arundhati and we have an organization by the name Aranya. So long time ago, 8 years back, my friend gifted me a shelter box. And when I kept the shelter box in my balcony, the sparrows started coming to nest in it and they started breeding, they started laying eggs, and I started observing their life cycle very closely. With the sparrows, I started even observing other birds around like bulbuls, like the sunbirds, like the robins, and I just felt a connect with them. Eventually, I started roaming in the forest. I started meeting amazing people all around the city who are a lot into nature education, and then eventually I started butterflying. Then with the butterflies made me, they taught me about the many species of plants on which they lay eggs. And this particular journey with the nature started. And at one point of time, I realized how much can I keep this to myself? Why should I just keep it to myself? I felt that I should, multiply this joy. I should share it with others. So then we came up with the organization called Aranya. So Aranya, the word Aranya means, it's a Sanskrit word and it means jungle. So our main aim was, working towards creating a connect between an urban person and the nature. So keeping that in mind, we thought let us start with bird feeders and shelters because we had a prior experience. We had volunteered with NGOs which were working for bird shelters. And eventually we realized that there was nothing in the market that was affordable, which a lesser price. And we thought that the people wanted to really buy those shelters, but they really didn't have options. So then we thought, why not come up with something that's at a lesser price? So then what materials can we go for? So being with nature, we were damn sure that anything that we use as our material should really not harm our soil and water. So we came up with coconut as our one of the material, clay, bamboo, and of course the wood was already there in the market. So ideally, since we were very sure about that we are not going for any synthetic material like plastic or China made stuff, which was so much available in bulk and was even affordable for us to sell, but we were very sure we are not going to harm the nature. So we stuck to eco-friendly material. We had a lot of issues, but we were very clear on one thing, that it has to be eco-friendly and it has to be something that's not sourced from some another country or China, which grows, which helps their economy. It should help our people, our communities, and so we had our products made. Some are made from Mumbai, suburbs of Mumbai. Some we source it from down south, and that's how it went about. It's not just about selling stuff, because we think more of it has to be on an awareness level. We also work with kids and we teach them how a simple coconut shell can be used to make a feeder. So it is more about awareness, it is more about the connect that a person should regenerate with the nature. Now we talked about bird feeders and shelter, but it is not just a bird and a bird needing you, but you eventually can do a lot of things for nature. For example, there are so many things which we are doing wrongly. For example, the soaps have a lot of chemicals, and if we use simple powder like besan powder, if we use masoor dal powder, or if we use the uptan that we get in Diwali and use it regularly, that would really help our rivers. 70% of pollution that comes into our rivers, which are dying today, is because of the domestic use of soaps and detergent. If we just use the orange peels, if we just soak them in water with some jaggery and use the solution which is known as bioenzyme for cleaning, for our detergent purposes, if we use Rita solutions, these are the things which we can do at this given point of time, which would not just help the nature, but it would help us, because all those chemicals are even absorbed in our body, and that is why we have a lot of diseases that are increasing at our end. So we need to really set our priorities and understand what actually we are doing. We need to be more thoughtful and more conscious about small things, because they are really needed, because otherwise if we don't do at this point of time, our kids, the next generation is going to suffer. Aranya is not just about bird feeders and shelters, buying them and installing them, but when you connect to the nature, you start observing the lovely things around. Now, you can see this lovely flowers, this bakul flowers, all around our city and experience. They smell so good. You can see, just you start seeing these lovely seeds fallen around, the red color, and you can make all jewelry out of it. There are lovely Sterculia seed pods that are lying around now that the trees are cut because of the rains, and you can make such lovely birds out of it for your kids. So this is what all the connect gives us. It tells us that the soaps are so wrong, and you can use this particular utna for bathing, and it smells so amazing. We just come to know all the wrong things that we are doing. These are the banana stem pads, and these are all degradable, and it's really a lovely alternative to the synthetic stuff that we are using. Again, the cloth pads, and the most amazing silicone cup, which you can use for 10 years and there would be no landfills at all. So these are all lovely things that you come across, and you have realizations when you get connected to nature.
Hi, my name is Dhara and I am Arundhati's friend and working for the Aranya. So my journey started from the basic gardening. मुझे गार्डनिंग का बहुत शौक था, तो स्पेशली द किचन गार्डनिंग. सो मुझे चाहिए था कि मुझे अपना फूड मैं खुद ग्रो करूँ, तो आई स्टार्टेड विद द बेसिक प्लांट्स लाइक लेमन, कड़ी पत्ता, जिंजर, टर्मरिक, चिलीज, मिंट. तो इससे शुरू हुआ. सो स्लोली बटरफ्लाई स्टार्टेड कमिंग. सो द बेसिक मुझे थोड़ा उससे मेरा बटरफ्लाइंग के लिए प्यार, पैशन, अट्रैक्शन हुआ. और फिर और मेरे यहाँ स्पैरोज भी बहुत थे, तो मुझे वो बर्ड्स भी बहुत पसंद थे. तो मुझे बर्ड्स और बटरफ्लाइज में इस तरह मेरा इंटरेस्ट डेवलप हुआ. और फिर मैंने एक बार टीवी पे अरुंधति का मैंने एक इंटरव्यू देखा था. तो उसमें मैंने देखा था कि उनके बालकनी में ना पैराकिट्स आते हैं और वो चपाती हैंग करके और वो चपाती खाने वो पैराकिट्स आते हैं. सो आई वॉज अमेज्ड बाय दैट कि ये कैसे पॉसिबल है कि पैराकिट्स रोटियां खाने आते हैं. तो मुझे वहाँ से वो बहुत ही अमेजिंग थिंग लगा. तो मैंने वो इंटरव्यू देखने के बाद वो पूरा गूगल आउट किया, और वो अरुंधति इसके बर्ड्स के लिए ऑलरेडी वो काम कर रहे थे अरण्या के थ्रू. उसमें वो फीडर और शेल्टर बनाते ही थे बर्ड्स के लिए. सो मैंने सोचा कि वाई नॉट कि मैं एक ट्राई दूँ और अपने स्पैरोज़ के लिए एक शेल्टर ऑर्डर करती हूँ. सो अरुंधति को मैंने वेबसाइट से कांटेक्ट किया और उन्होंने मुझे एक शेल्टर भेजा और द अमेजिंग पार्ट था कि वो शेल्टर के देने के बाद वो खुद आए थे मेरे पास और उन्होंने मुझे एक बटरफ्लाई का बुक का गिफ्ट दिया। सो वो बुक के रेफरेंस से मैंने काफ़ी कुछ सीखा बटरफ्लाइंग के बारे में और एक हमारा एक अच्छा सा कनेक्शन, एक बॉन्ड बन गया था। तो वो वहाँ से वो अरण्या के साथ काम करने का जर्नी शुरू हुआ।
Hello, this is Tejaswita. I'm from a small village named Bengurla, and since childhood I have seen lot of birds in my backyard. But when I came to Mumbai for education and this job purpose, I was like, there is no bird, there is no sparrow, and one fine day there was one jamun tree near my hostel, and one fine day I saw golden oriole, and I used to click pictures of that bird for at least 2 years. It was like in the rains, it was juvenile, and again I've seen growing golden oriole there. But one day that tree got means someone cut that tree and started building one big building there. So I was got shocked. I felt, means literally I cried for that. And then when I joined Zorient, I got introduced to Arundhati, and there was one plan in her mind that we should start something to sustain our lives. So she started with the bird shelters, and she gifted me 2 bird shelters. Like I installed those at my sister's place, and sparrows used to come inspect those bird shelters and used to fly away. Maybe technically those were not proper, but later on she had introduced more and more bird shelters, and those are successful. Means I've seen birds in few of the bird shelters of hers, and I'm not saying that it is a business, but it is an awareness for the society that we should, as a human we are too much greedy. Means we are cutting the trees for our development, but we are not thinking about the other birds or other animals, that how they are going to be part of our environment like that. So I appreciate the work Arundhati is doing.
So I'm really happy that I could make you meet such an inspiring lady, and you too are inspired to bring nature close to your house. Until the next time, this is Gaurav signing off.
And one more thing I want to say. We sing this song for our kids, like एक चिऊ वाली बाळाला बघून गेली, but अगर चिऊ बाकी रहा ही नहीं तो कहाँ से आएगा देखने को बेबीज को.